my name is Nairi and you can find me on my Adoption Family Support channel. And today we're going to talk about adoption and mental health. And when I'm saying mental health, I'm talking about you guys. I'm talking about your mental health and protecting it, making sure that you are okay and that you're getting the help and support that you need from wherever that might be. I'm hoping that my videos will help you to see the reality of things and not always to have things sugar coated, and by perhaps seeing that things are not always rosy for me, you'll realise that you're not alone. And being alone is one of the biggest crises for mental health that there ever will be for anybody actually, and trying to hide that you're not doing great and you're not doing very well. So you probably know from the way that I'm speaking that I've had my moments. And before I adopted, about 10 years before I adopted actually, I had a bit of a breakdown because I was overworking. I was running my chain of day nurseries and I had a bit of a breakdown. So I know how it is to be in that place. Since I've adopted, that hasn't happened, but I think potentially I know when those trigger points are there. I know when my body is telling me enough's enough, and I know now that when I get a certain thing happening to me that I need to then take some time out, slow down and take a break. But it's not just about slowing down and taking a break, is it? It's about having realistic expectations of how adoption's going to be, because we were very lucky that we already had children, but for those of you who haven't been able to have children and you've adopted, there's huge expectations that you put on yourself and family members might put on you as to how this is going to go. And life is never perfect, whether it be birth children or adopted children. We get our disappointments along the way, and just because it's an adopted child and you've waited for that child for forever doesn't mean to say that everything is going to go perfectly. And it's too easy to slip into being down and depressed when things are not going according to plan. And it's also too easy to put all your eggs in one basket and concentrate entirely on your adopted child and still not have your friends and your relationships and things, your leisure time and things going on around you. So hopefully you haven't got to that point of being depressed. If you haven't, but you think you could go that way, then now's the time to start putting things into place to protect you, which are simple things: time for you, time for your loved one, whoever that might be, time away from the child, and finding nice things to do during the week, so that balances out all the challenges that you might have with trauma related behaviour with the child. If you believe that you are getting depressed and that you think that's already started, then start by telling at least one person that you love that you're struggling. And sometimes people don't want to hear that, and sometimes they might actually not take any notice of you, because some people don't actually acknowledge depression, do they? They don't acknowledge it's there. They want to call it anything other than what it is. But let's not sugarcoat it. If you are feeling depressed and adoption has taken everything out of you, you still love the child, you still want to keep going, but you are feeling burnt out and depressed, then you need to go to the doctor. If you can't, if it's got to that point where no one else is really listening, you need to go to the doctor. Don't be afraid of doing that, because actually that's the first step to your recovery if you're really feeling that you're not feeling great and you're not feeling well. And it's just the same for adopters as it is for anybody with a family. There are things that get us down and we can't recover from that easily. It could be a significant event, could be a trauma not related around adoption. You might have lost a close family member recently that you loved, and that might have sent you into a bit of a spiral. Just because you're trying to be the perfect adopter, the perfect family, doesn't mean to say that you can't seek help for depression or anxiety. And it took me, I think, about 5 years before I went to the doctor, and then when he said to me, you need to go on something, I flatly refused, because I thought it was going to affect my career, because I was running children's daycare, etc. So when I went the second time, and of course that was the means to me getting better, but I couldn't see that at the time. So guys, this might be an important video for you. It might be that you're approaching depression or you're in it, but all I want to say is you're not alone. There's many people that have been there, and so go and seek some help. And hopefully that will help you then to recover enough to enjoy your child or children and your family again. So I hope this helps you guys. If it does, then please hit the pink subscribe button down below. Thank you now. Goodbye.